I was teaching in Delphian summer camp, and I had enrolled a student that was really struggling in about 3 different subjects. And the parents were incredibly concerned that he was going to fail in the next semester. And it was going to cause problems for his route through graduation and into college. So these 3 subjects didn't turn out to be very difficult to repair. There were a few confusions, words misunderstood, and basic concepts. It took about a week, for example, in math. Those basic confusions were handled, the light came back into his eyes, and he was off to the races on his own, because he felt like from that point forward he could succeed. So over the course of 6 weeks, we got these 3 subjects repaired. The parents came in, we were meeting after the summer, and they said, thank you. My son is finally going to be able to pass these courses, and they could see the rest of his life unfolding successfully from there. Over the course of about an hour, I tried to communicate to them that they had missed the greater miracle. It wasn't that he was succeeding as measured by a test in 3 academic subjects that was important about his experience at Delphi. It was that the light had come back into his eyes relative to his entire education. He'd figured out that with simple application of simple tools, he could repair his own education. Granted, he needed a little bit of help. But he could see success in his future, not only in his education, but by applying his education to the problems he was going to run into later on. That was his realization. That's where he came back to life. And in the course of that hour, as I was trying to communicate this to the parents, they got it. They reevaluated their entire importances. They had placed so much importance on the test that they realized that they had sort of lost the individual's goals, and failed to see that his willingness to play the game, his willingness to pursue his education, wasn't based on pressure put on him from outside. It was based on some kind of certainty gained over a number of increasingly amazing small successes that gave him a belief that he could win at the game he was playing. Nobody likes to play a game that they feel they can't win, But once you believe you can win, you play, because that's a game. They ended up enrolling him for the regular year, and he went on to graduate. He went on to be successful in college. He's doing well in life. That didn't happen because of 3 academically repaired subjects. That happened because of a rehabilitation of the individual and his willingness to play the game of education for himself.